I was already trembling when my supervisor, Ms. Dalton, yanked the patient file from my hands. "Pack your things," she said loudly enough for the entire hallway to hear. My stomach collapsed. I had just helped an elderly man who fainted in the parking lot. I stabilized him in the lobby until an ambulance arrived. Apparently that was unauthorized. Now, in front of nurses, patients, interns, and even the janitor, she kept going. "You think you're some kind of hero? You endangered protocol. You're fired." People stared, some with pity, some pretending not to. The humiliation felt physical, like someone pressing a cold hand against my chest, refusing to let me breathe. I whispered, but he needed help. "Save it," she snapped. "You're done here." I stood frozen, my badge dangling uselessly. The security guard approached slowly, almost apologetically. And then I saw him, the same elderly man I helped, standing at the entrance, watching. His eyes widened as he realized what was happening to me. But before I could speak to him, Ms. Dalton stepped forward and ordered, "Escort her out now." I swallowed hard as the guard touched my elbow. Everyone turned as the elderly man straightened his posture, looking suddenly younger, sharper. "I'm the one who signs your paycheck," he said. The room went dead quiet. Ms. Dalton blinked. "Excuse me." He reached into his coat and pulled out a badge. The original founder of the hospital, Mr. Aldridge. The man I helped. The man they treated like a nobody. My heart raced. He wasn't just a patient, he was the owner. But then his voice softened as he turned to me. "You saved my life yesterday, and this is how they repay you." For a moment, hope tugged at me, until he coughed violently, almost losing balance. I rushed forward automatically. Before I could steady him, 2 administrators swooped in. "Sir, we need you upstairs." Immediately, something about their tone felt wrong. Too urgent, too controlling. Mr. Aldridge looked at me. "Please come with me." "No," the administrator interrupted. "HR already terminated her. She is not allowed on hospital grounds." And just like that, they pulled him away. I sat in my car, staring at the note. My hands shook. What could a hospital possibly be hiding from its own founder? I opened my laptop and logged into the patient portal. My access hadn't been revoked yet. I searched his name, Aldridge Thomas. File after file popped up, then something caught my eye. His recent tests. Altered. Doctored. Someone had been changing his results, making him look healthier than he was. My pulse kicked hard. Why hide his declining health from him, unless they needed him unaware? Footsteps suddenly tapped beside my car window. Ms. Dalton. She leaned in slowly. "You're playing a dangerous game, Madison." I froze. "I don't know what you're talking about." "Oh, you do," she whispered. "Stay out of this. You're not part of this hospital anymore. Don't make yourself a problem." She walked away, heels clicking like a metronome of threat. Something deep inside me turned steel hard. They wanted me quiet. They wanted him unaware. And they underestimated me. I met Mr. Aldridge at his late wife's old garden, a quiet, empty place behind the hospital campus. He was sitting on a bench, breathing heavily. "I don't trust my board anymore," he said. "They've been pushing me to retire, but now I think they're doing more than pushing." I showed him the altered test results. His face crumpled in shock and betrayal. "They're lying to me about my own health so they can force me out." Every word tightened something in my chest. This wasn't about me losing a job. This was about a powerful man being manipulated by the people meant to protect him. "What do you want to do?" I asked. "I want the truth exposed," he said, "and I want them removed." The quiet night air suddenly snapped. Flashlights, footsteps, hospital board members stormed the garden with security. "Mr. Aldridge, you shouldn't be out here. This nurse has been trespassing again." They grabbed my arm. Harder than necessary. "Leave her," he commanded. "No," the chairman replied coldly. "She's interfering with hospital operations." Again. Before I could react, they forced Mr. Aldridge into a wheelchair as he struggled weakly. That night, something inside me settled into perfect calm. Not rage, not panic, just clarity. I gathered every file, every altered report, every email trail I had accessed before they revoked my login. Then I contacted the only person they feared, Mr. Aldridge's personal attorney, someone outside the hospital's control. By morning, the attorney had everything. At noon, the hospital shook. The board was summoned. The chairman looked confident right up until the lawyer placed the evidence on the table. Forged documents, false medical reports, manipulation, abuse of power, illegal attempts to seize control of the hospital, and the biggest blow, their attempt to silence the founder by forcing me out. Mr. Aldridge was reinstated on the spot. The entire board was fired for misconduct. And Ms. Dalton? Security escorted her out of the same hallway where she once humiliated me. She didn't look at me. She didn't have to. Mr. Aldridge turned to me with gratitude in his eyes. "You didn't just save my life," he said. "You saved my legacy." I finally breathed, deeply, freely. Not out of revenge, but out of dignity.